Ah, 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 ah. Hello, hello. Ah. It is that there is energies here that would like to communicate and connect with all of you as I am in deep connection and relationship to this vibration. This energy is arriving and present as you are being asked to close your eyes and to begin to just let go completely, allowing this energy to support you in healing your body, your mind, and your soul. This energy is been in a cocoon state for a period of time and then has gone through great transformation, has been initiated into an energy that cannot be named, but through this initiation carries great power, great knowing, and wisdom. We shall introduce you at this time and invite you to feel a hand moving toward you as it is placed on your heart. You may want to place your own hand on your heart or allow the energy of this powerful vibration to place their hand on your heart. This energy carries some emotion because it is so lovely and beautiful, bringing it to align as its energy passes through the crown of Kelly and begins to swirl and merge with her frequency so that it can be known and expressed through a human vessel. Hello. I, like you, have lived on the earth for many lifetimes. I left the earth and left behind me much pain, left behind me a whirlwind of incompleteness. And when I passed through and arrived, I came into a place that feels to you like an enchanted woods, a place where I rested for a long time. I was greeted by a wizard. This wizard you know as Merlin. Merlin and I have been partners for many lifetimes, but you do not know of me. I am his wife. I am not in the storybooks or in the tales. I have been, in many regards, forgotten, in some ways similar to Mary Magdalene, and yet, like so many things now, I am resurfacing. I am a goddess of the elements and of nature. And I have chosen to embody form many times on many continents, many countries, many cities, many places. For it is that I bring back and I'm here to attune the energies to certain vortexes, specific places on the planet where you can remember and the light can be received. If you were to look at me, I am older, for my hair has grayed, and yet a part of it remains dyed in a deeper color like that of Raphael, of a red. My eyes are green and a bit piercing, and I appear somewhat luminous and tall, and I wear a cape like Merlin, but mine is filled with colors and symbols. I carry a large portfolio filled with drawings, a book of sorts, with me wherever it is that I go. For I was asked when I arrived in and after my last incarnation to be invited into a pool that I will take you to today, a pool where I was just immersed in a light that you don't have on Earth. It is different here. It cannot really be described. It is so soothing and nurturing, as if it washes away everything. I had to stay in this pool for 9 months. I did not do anything other than rest. Sometimes Raphael calls it the cocooning process. It is the mirrored reflection of my lives that came before me and the transformation that needed to take place from all that I have carried for so long, so that I could step into my role as the partner, the goddess, the divine feminine of Merlin, the energies and the qualities that he carries in his humor and his light and his ability to connect with the elements. He works diligently with processes and alchemy. He skips around a bit and has an open heart. But I am his partner. But I did not stand firm in my role, nor was I prepared to hold it, but I am now. And I come to you because in my humanness, I had many flaws. And you might feel like you are carrying similar flaws, or perhaps have not aligned with your what you might think your best self. But there will be a time where you will sit in this pool when it is your turn, but you do not have to wait to leave your body to be in it, for I have brought it to you so you may come to it at any time and dip in and stay. I was there for 9 months, for it was a gestation period of rebirth where I was literally born again into my essence, and I began to come out of it like a tornado swirling out, and my energy was so different and it came alive. I wear a robe filled with moons and stars and symbols, some you know and some you do not. But I want to take you to this sacred place. But before we go, I want to tell you my story. You see, I came with many talents and teachings and knowings, but I got caught in the mind and the ego. I got caught in the shiny things, and envy and jealousy took over me. I wore many masks, and I forgot my essence and who I was. I had to be strong and be seen as something important. And yet, the greatest power that resided within me, no one could find anymore, for it had gotten so lost. And for some of you, this may be your truth as well. I ask you to attune to and remove any mask that you still hold on to or carry, any role that you feel you have to play because it is expected, to take it off and to allow the vulnerability of your truth to rise up. You may need time in the woods, secluded by yourself, in a cabin looking out the window as the light shines through and your feet move and are in the creek as the water flows by. You may need a time to disconnect from this world that moves so quick and so fast, to take off part and many of your own robes, the roles that you play, the mask that you wear, the facade that has to stay strong and steadfast. Because you see, you were taught a lie, an illusion, that you have to keep all these balls moving and rolling, that you have to do certain things for all things to line up, to feel safe, to have what you need. But the safety is not in any of that. It resides in the expression of your power, your essence, but in this deep forgetting and this fear that rises up to keep everything in place, you lose sight of who you are. I ask you to look in the mirror now and to notice if there are any of these masks that you wear, any of these roles that you think you have to play, and begin to feel a knowing that you can come to where I am at any time And you can step into this pool and you can just be authentic and real, really who you are. And so, can you sense my presence? I am a bit wrinkled now. My hair is graying and wavy, and the tips are red. My eyes are piercing, and I am a goddess, and I am the partner of Merlin. You will start to hear about me. I will start to come back as if the legends and the notes and the images and the understandings of me that have been lost will start to be revealed, along with so many energies that have been tucked away and forgotten because they did not fit the roles. We are coming out of the surfaces. The fairies are coming out of their dwellings. The angels are coming in legions and appearing. Those ones that you do not remember are turning themselves on. They are beginning to feel safe to come out, to reveal themselves, and to help you to reveal yourself, to allow your authenticity to be known, your true nature to be felt. And so, come with me. As you see me turn my back to you, you can begin to follow me, noticing my hair blowing in the wind, long and gray with the tips of red at the bottom. You see my cape and the colorful formations and symbols that are on it as it drags on the forest floor. Follow me as we go down a pathway. As we travel down this pathway together, we come to a point. It is a choice point of sorts. It is a path. One of the paths is lit and the other is more dim. The dim one is comfortable and safe. It is a path that you've been on before, a path that is known. It is easy. It's not much of an incline. It's steady and safe, and you know where it goes. You can follow that path, and it will lead you somewhere comfortable, and that's okay. But if you want to follow me today, we're going to go on a journey that's a bit more intense. The road is a bit more winding. At times we stand at the edge of the cliff with the sea beneath us as the wind comes up against us, feeling as if any moment we could blow off the edge. But you are safe. I am with you. I have my tools of magic with me, and I can lead you to this special place in the Enchanted Woods. So come with me. Let's walk together along this path. Allow yourself to feel as if you are free, free to just be me. Some people call me that, me, M-E. That is my name in some worlds and some realms, but I am more than that. So come today and follow me as we walk together down this path. The sun is beginning to set, and you see the beauty in the sky, the clouds that form dragons that are blowing the winds toward us. As the wind is at our back, we move at a quickening pace. And although we are at the edge of the cliff by the sea, we begin to take some turns and curves, and we find ourselves at the edge of the woods. The trees are beckoning and calling us, for my partner Merlin knows this place well, as he is inviting us in. But today it's not about him. It is about you being with me, for I have something special for you. I have been working on this place for many years. I have been preparing it for this day for you. You don't really know me, but I know all of you. You've been attracted to come to this moment, this transmission, this information, because we know one another at the soul level. We are in a pod of sorts. I know you go in your healing pod, and we are there for you, but we are all in a pod together, ushering in the new earth. So come with me. I love to draw and put things on paper, design things and prepare things. I have a specific place. It is a dwelling of sorts. It is almost imaginary to you, but you may start to see its form as you come and walk through the woods with me. Keep walking and noticing the moss, the wetness, the mist in the air, the bark on the trees, the scurrying about of the animals. Just keep walking and allowing yourself to come to the clearing. Before we move into the clearing, we have to pass through a certain doorway. This doorway is on a large tree. This tree is old and ancient and wise, but it is disguised. It is actually a portal into this sacred and secret place. Begin to sense and feel the tree in front of you and notice its bark. And notice that as you gently push upon it, it opens and you step into a world unknown to you for so long, and yet at the same time, a deep homecoming, a place you've been before, a place we've been together before. It is an open space, and around it are trees. They stand tall and strong and firm, and they create the formation of a circle, and you step into the center. This is my home. This is where I live and dwell. You may wonder where the walls are, where the roof is, where is the plumbing. It is all right here. It is so subtle, so invisible, but yet so clear, so comfortable. Everything that I need is here. In the center is my pool, the place that they brought me after I passed. After I was in a body like you, I struggled with my last breath. It was not an easy transition for me. I left too soon, and then I arrived here. Merlin was waiting for me, and I was so excited to embrace him, to be with everyone, to connect. But I was not allowed. I was forced to go to this place in the woods. It was quiet. It was so silent. And the pool was there. The pool was glowing. And Merlin gently kissed me and removed the cloth with on my body and said, "Step in here, my darling. Allow yourself to be soaked. Allow yourself to float and to be. I will return for you when the time is right." This pool is here for you now. It is secluded and safe. No one will come or arrive. There is one for each of you. I have prepared it specifically. I've attuned to your vibration and frequency, and you will feel a sensation. Each one may pulsate with a different vibration and sound, a specific color. Notice the one that is here for you. Notice its color. Notice if it is moving at all, or if there is a wave or such a great stillness to it. Sense the quality of this liquid. It is not like the water that you have on earth. It is different, but it is everything. You can step in if you want, just for today. You don't have to stay here for 9 months like I did, but I prepared it for you so you can come in this way while still being in your body, and you can rest here and float. It has healing properties. It's like an elixir of sorts, a fountain of youth. It heals everything. You might say, "Well, I want to heal my foot or my eye or my shoulder or my stomach." Of course, it can do this, but it does so much more. It heals your soul. You go through a period of time while you are in here of great transformation. It alchemizes and shifts everything. It starts to show you reflections and things start to come alive as you look into it. Mirrors, masks, times in which you felt envious or jealous, times in which you lied, times in which you ignored others, times in which you didn't know what was important, times in which you got caught in the illusion of the ego and the power and the material and the shiny things, where you felt unimportant, were afraid to be vulnerable, where no one could really see you, or you wouldn't fully let them because you were afraid. All of these things, those that have betrayed you or let you down, left you or abandoned you, all of that, it is here. But you don't have to process it. You just have to let go. It is a pool of letting go, of forgiveness, of forgiving yourself completely and forgiving everyone else. You may have to lie here for a while, and that's okay. Or come and dip in once in a while and dip out, but it's always waiting here for you. Each time you choose to immerse yourself in it, it dissolves, it heals, it merges its light into you. It reveals something to you. And in the revealing, there may be sadness or tears or anger or hurt. And you just lay in it. It's not washed away. You're just noticing. And in the noticing, it disappears. And then it can no longer be found. And you rest some more in this place. Some days you just lay there and nothing arises. You simply bask in its light. You feel the energy just moving into your whole body as if it knows innately where to go and what to do. You feel so embraced and so loved. It has a aliveness, a quality to it. It is a special place just for you. There are moments where you get to come out and others come to say hello and visit. There's a sitting room of sorts, a place where you take a break from the pool. The pool is nurturing, and there's this desire always to go back, to return to it, even though things are sometimes revealed that you don't want to see or remember, actions or ways that you were or behaved. Sometimes you're embarrassed by it or overwhelmed, but yet you return because you love it as well. It's this deep regeneration and rejuvenation and repair, this deep healing that occurs. And after a large layer is released, the pool absorbs it, and you take a break. You come out dripping from this light that is all around you. And there's a space, a room where visitors come. And you go and you sit, and a door opens and they come in and sit in front of you. And you get to chat. Some of them are those you've known that have passed over. They come to say hi. They say, I know you're in the resting place. You're in the pool of rejuvenation. I just wanted to let you know I'm here right outside these doors. And when it is complete, we will learn together in the mystery schools. We will teach you of the old ways. We will whisper in your ear. We will fly and soar through the lands together. We will move through dimensions, and we will travel home to our loved ones, sit by their bed, look after them, and love them. You will be given your assignment, and you will know that it is for you. But for now, I just came to say hello. You can go back to the pool. So this would happen regularly. Others would come and visit me. Sometimes the spirits of those who I had left behind would come too, and we would chat. and I would tell them how deeply sorry I was for all that had unfolded or occurred, for anything within me that I felt regret. And I would return back to the pool where I would be nurtured and unconditionally loved. This went on for quite some time, as I have said, but I emerged after 9 months, and I was someone else. I was myself. And this place is here for you. You can come now to this pool in this enchanted clearing, and I will sit here and be with you as you rest and release and rejuvenate. You can come at night, for this has been part of and is a part of my assignment to assist. But now I'm going to take you somewhere even more special if you would like to come. This is the next place that I was taken to. This place I followed as Merlin brought me through many enchanted pathways, as I will bring you to another clearing inside the woods. The trees stood all around as well, and like you have been sharing or talking about, there were these pods. They were healing pods. I recognized many were sleeping in them or laying down in them. They were glowing in a way. The trees themselves were alive with personality and names and energies, and beings were moving in and darting in and out. There were portals that would open and shut here and there, and it was a bit overwhelming. And I asked Merlin, "What is this place? What is happening here?" And he said, "This is a place of great repair." And I thought, well, I've been 9 months in the pool. Haven't I repaired enough? And he said, not quite yet. This is a place where you get recalibrated so that you can do the work, so that you can be remembered, so your legends and your work of who you are will come alive. And I thought, I've just let go of my ego, my sense of self, all that I have been to be raw and innocent and pure. What do I have to offer? Who could I be? And he says, you do not know who you are, but you are my partner, my wife, my goddess. And you carry the magic as I will hand it over to you, for you are the one that will bring this forward now. For your planet that you just returned from, that you know of Earth, is going through a great passageway, and the passageway merges into the divine feminine, and you are the one that will carry this new anchoring. I felt a bit overwhelmed by this sense of responsibility. I wasn't sure exactly what was in front of me. He said, these are the pods where people will come to heal because you will need assistance. Your assistance will not be in the realms of where we are now. Your assistants are those on Earth. There is a group, and this group meets and connects. They work with what they call the Lightcodes. I've worked with them before, and they are your main source of energy that will help you to build the new Earth. They will work diligently side by side with you, but they, like you, also need healing, and you will come and show them. But first, you must experience the healing pod and know what it can do and understand the energy and the power that is within it, so that they can see you when they need to see you, so they can work with you when they need to work with you, so you can show them the way so that they can build what needs to be built, to recalibrate and bring balance to the earth. I thought, my goodness, this is a very large task. What am I to do? He said, just come and lay down. That's all you need to do. And so an egg-shaped energy was opened, like that we've been describing in different ways to you. And I laid in it. And there is one here for all of you as well. You can lay down in it, and beings will come They fly in and out from different dimensions. Dimensions in the way you understand them are a bit different, but it is hard to explain. And there are geometry patterns that are laid over you and beneath you, and they recalibrate you to your divine expression can be fully expressed, because each of you has something to bring, a stone to add to the building to create the creation of the new earth. I thought, my goodness, this is so much. But yet I laid there and I allowed myself to be in receiving. Some days they would come and open me up and put crystals in my heart and my brain. Other days I would just rest. Some days these symbols would come and land on me and swirl and turn, and I knew something was happening. At other times I could feel the growing inside of me as if something was being rejuvenated and repaired and turned back online. I laid there for quite some time. There is no knowing of time, for it is different and there really isn't time, but it felt like quite a while. These same pods are here for you. They're available in this space, and you can come at night and lay in them, and you have to just trust. You have to trust that whatever needs to be done is done. Whatever needs to be healed is healed. Whatever needs to be felt is felt. Whatever gifts need to be revealed are revealed, for you're really not in control. You have to just surrender and trust in the higher energies, the source energies, the vibrations that move through everything, that they are here to love you, and they are. And so I laid there, and I laid there, and I laid there. And then all of a sudden, I just knew it was time to get up. And when I got up, I was filled with so much energy. It was swirling all around me like a tornado. I felt so strong and powerful and tall and clear, and memories started coming in. And I thought, oh, I need paper, I need pen, I need measuring tools. I need everything. It's time to get to work. If I could have rolled up my sleeves, I would have. And this is how you will feel too. So I invite you to come into the pools and into the healing pods at night. And I will be here with you, sitting with you. I will come and visit you in the room and we can talk. But when it is time for it to pop open, you will be part of my team if you would like, and we can work together. Some of you are great healers. Some of you are great artists. Some of you are great listeners. Some of you tune to the herbs. Some of you put numbers together. Some of you just are here to love and care for the animals and the plants. Each of you has something special to add, and I need each and every one of you. For you see, together we are building a new space, a space that cannot be seen. It is almost invisible, and as if it emerges and merges with the elements themselves, but comes alive when they needs to be turned on. And these pockets are like light codes all around the earth that are going to be turned on simultaneously. And as this happens, a quickening will occur. And in the quickening, this heaviness that has been carried, this way of being, of division and polarity, will dissolve as you will move into a new field. You call this the new earth or 5D. It is so much more than that. And you are here to work with me if you want. You don't have to, but we can work together. I have a space now. This is my home. I will invite you in it if you would like to follow me. I feel so alive. I have been drawing for a very long time now. In your time sequence, a couple of years, I've gathered and brought together so many things. I have a table of sorts, and on it I place everything. I'm getting things ready, and in the center is the earth. Merlin comes and he works with me, and we work together diligently. I need you to attune to the gold powder. This will help open up your pineal gland so that you will sense and know me more. I need you to look for me. You'll see me in the clouds. You'll see me in the wind. You'll notice me in the trees as I'll wink sometimes as you pass by. You'll sense and feel me in the water. You'll see me in the reflection of the pool. You'll notice me sometimes as you pass by the mirror. You'll sense me. I am here. I am with you. We are together, preparing for the new earth. And so, this healing code you are in to heal, it is not just your body, it is your soul. It is to allow your essence to be free, to let go of control, to let go of the mask, to let them drop in the pool, in the light, to sit in the pod and let go, to trust that it is all unfolding as it should. There is nothing you have to do. You just have to trust, to have faith in you. It has always been you, all along. That is why my name is me. My name is me. I am me. Hello. So, this is my space, and this is my portfolio. It is filled. It is large. My book is life size. It is as large as I am, about 9 feet in diameter. It is here. It is on a very special paper that I had brought in, that kings had used. It is filled with gold and thread, and on it are teachings. It might seem to you like a masterpiece, and it is. It is my masterpiece, but it is for you. I'm going to show you how to open it, and as we open it, you will see it come alive. Each page is different, filled with colors and shapes, geometries. You might notice symbols. They are here for you. Inside this book is a page just for you. On it is energies. These energies carry codes for you and instructions of a sort. What is the next phase in your life? Where you are to go next? What is to happen? I'm going to open it and bring it to you. And because from where I am, it can all be opened simultaneously, you will notice the page that opens for you. For some, you will see little Japanese symbols or places in Tibet or China. For others, a dragon may appear. For some, you may see a goddess or a pyramid or an Ankh sign. For others, it'll be a beautiful, beautiful fairy dancing in the wind, or a roaring lion, or something completely different. On it are not only symbols that are unique to you, but are instructions that I have written out. These instructions will continue to come in every time you come here to visit me, and they will expand upon and build upon themselves. They might start with very simple instructions, perhaps some things that you need to get in order or that you need to shift or change or do. Don't be overwhelmed, for I start simple and it will expand. Just allow yourself to notice it. And so, in front of you now is my large portfolio. Inside of it, each of your names is on a page. And on that page, I'm going to open it now to you. In fact, no, I'm going to ask you to open to your page. Intuitively, you will just open it and it will be your page. Notice your name at the top. Notice how it is written. Notice how I've underlined it. Notice how it's glowing. Notice on the page, number one, the first and most important thing for you to do. It will feel very strong. There won't be a questioning. You will know what it is. You will hear it loud and clear. You will see it. Number two, the next thing for you to do. Ah, another one. Perhaps you didn't want to hear it or see it, but you know. And just for today, one more thing to do. And there it is. I want you to write it down, to know it, to allow it to be imprinted in your essence. And now the fun part. Come on over. It's so big, this page, that you can step on it or lay on it and allow it to wrap itself around you. Begin to take in the colors, the swirling energy, the vibrations of the page, the symbols that might be arising, the energies that are imprinting themselves and moving into you. You see, on this page is not something sometimes you know or even familiar with, for you have lived countless lifetimes and we've been together before, conjoining and coming together in this moment as we were meant to be. And on this page is whatever needs to be integrated so that you may fully express and align with all things that need to line up for this to come to life. Your work, who you are, the expression of your truest self. Pathways are opening now. These pathways lead to others, as if you're in the center of the spoke of a wheel and rays are radiating out from your center, and they lead to people, to places, to things, that the freeway is open now to receive as the floodgates have been released and the water can flow beautifully toward you. And in it, it carries whatever is needed to nurture and to give rise and birth to your piece on the page to be fulfilled. Now, I will close the book for a moment, but you are enclosed within it. You are a part of the story. It is alive in you, and you will carry it with you now. Carry it home with you. This knowing. It's not easy for me to visit Earth. It's very dense there. I come when it's very important and needed, mostly during certain times in the evening when the veil is thinner. I'm not going to accompany you home because it's too much today, but I am always here. I have the pool open for you and it is waiting. The healing pod is there. My book is here for you to jump into and continue to receive instructions. And I am always here, sitting, waiting to have a cup of tea with you, to listen, to share, and to love you. For we are together in the same pool of love, in the same soul family, and together good things, beautiful things are unraveling and revealing themselves to you, and we will create things on the earth that bring peace and love together with the help of Merlin and all of the beings that are with you always and continue to be with you. We shall prevail with goodness. I love you. I will come visit again soon. Listen for me and notice me, for books soon will be read and seen about me. I will come back online. I am the goddess of the elements, and I am the partner and the wife and the lover of Merlin. Thank you for your attention. I love you.